Hello, beautiful souls. How are we all doing? I hope you're well. Let me just check if everything's working. If my technology is working, it's not letting me down today as well. Yesterday was brilliant, so hopefully, fingers crossed, today is the same. So let me check. Oh, hang on. Shows that I'm live here, but when I'm in my group, it's not showing that I'm live. Okay. Why? Yeah, I'm in the right group. Am I not? Okay, let's try again. I must be live, surely. If anybody's hopping on and you can see me live, please tell me. Why? Why isn't it showing? This is very strange. I wish I was good at the technology and I could spot straight away why things are not working. Okay. This has never happened to me before. I'm just not showing. That is bizarre. Oh, hang on. Hello? Okay, I think I am live. It's just not showing on the dashboard for some reason. Okay, I think... Sorry guys, I don't know why this isn't showing. No idea. Okay, so it shows that I'm live on when I go to my videos. This is the most bizarre thing ever. Okay, hopefully this will work. I'm gonna tag everyone so you can find it, because I couldn't even find my own live, so if you find it, you're lucky. Okay. Doesn't even say what it is as well. This is so strange. Where is it? Where is that video? Where am I streaming? Sorry guys, I need to figure this out. Okay, so I can see my comments. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. I have a backup. I'm recording this as well, so hopefully even if this doesn't get recorded, I have a backup. So yeah, so worst comes to worst. Let me just double... Oh, this is so weird. Let me just check one more thing. Let me just check one last thing. No, it's just not showing. I don't know why. It says it's going to be on the dashboard. Okay, let me just end this video and I'm gonna do it again. 1 second, guys. Oh, hang on, somebody's here. Hi, Paulina. Okay, good. So you can see me. So you did find me in my group. So that's good. Paulina, can you hear me okay? You can see me okay? Because for some reason I cannot see this video in my group. But you have found it. So I was just about to close this video. But if you can see it, then that's amazing. I don't know where this video is, but hopefully it's recording. Okay, Paulina, my darling, if you can hear me or see me, can you see this video in my group? If you can tell me, I would be so grateful. Yeah, okay, it must be happening, surely. Yeah, because I can see it. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's go with it. Let's hope it works. Okay, anyway, so sorry guys. Technology is just amazing. Like, it blows my mind sometimes, but anyway. So welcome to day 2 of our I Am Abundance program. So, as you're hopping on live or as you're watching on a replay, I want to welcome you all. And if you're watching on a replay, please put the hashtag replay so I know that you're watching. And also, as you know, if you have any questions, please keep them towards the end of today. And tell me how you're feeling after yesterday. We did a lot of activations, meditations, journeys. So we have been working quite a bit on your energy, on connecting you to 5D and abundance consciousness. So just tell me, even when you're joining us later, how you're feeling. Have you had any shifts? What's been happening? So today is all about abundance, and we'll be talking about how you can truly embody abundance so you can really start receiving and be receptive to the overflow of abundance. We'll also be talking about how you can become an open channel and how you can start channeling your new wisdom and new gifts and your new teachings that are so needed in today's world. And that's what that is actually the key to your abundance as well. I have a processes that I want to share with you that will help you shift from 3D to 5D. And again, as you shift to 5D, the overflow of abundance will be so much easier to attract. Towards the end, we will be actually connecting you to the frequency of abundance. You'll be able to feel abundance. You'll be able to feel abundant as well, and you will start embodying that frequency. And I also received a message from money, so I'll be sharing that with you as well. So there's a lot we need to get through today, but it's all amazing and beautiful. So so we will get started. So as always, I want to start off with a channeled message. Okay, so this is obviously the channeled messages are from the 5D consciousness and abundance consciousness. Okay, so what they want to share with you is that what we notice is that currently many spiritual workers have learned spiritual gifts from others and follow in their footsteps, right? So what typically happens is that people are curious about a modality, whether that's Reiki or something else. They go to a teacher, they learn how to do it, and they do it themselves, but they really follow somebody else's methodology and practices, right? And although, obviously that's not bad, that's quite good, it is now time to up-level your gifts. And, and I want to be very clear that this group, people in this group and this program is not for just anybody. This is for people who are meant to create massive impact in the world with their gifts. Okay, this is for people who are here to really spread their gifts and their teachings and their light and their love, their authenticity across the globe, because we are here to create massive change in the world. So I know this isn't for everybody. Some people are happy just to follow somebody else's teachings and and just do that part, and that's good enough as well. Anybody who's doing anything good in this world needs an applause and celebration, right? But this specific group and this program and my 12-month program is for people who truly want to go out there and really create massive change in the world. Okay, so if you are here, that's why, if you are here, if you are in this program, if you're in this group, it is time to up-level your gifts and teachings. Because the truth is that we are all here to create a specific impact. We are not meant to be following somebody else's footpath. In fact, people would probably be following your footpath, right? So, because you are specifically here to create a very specific impact, and you have a very specific role to play. You're not here to follow anybody else. Okay, you are here to create something new. I call it a masterpiece. They call it a masterpiece. Okay, so the key to abundance, the overflow of abundance, is you need to start embodying your divine self. It's not about living in a 3D world, going on with your life as usual and then connecting to your divine self from time to time when we're doing our spiritual work. No, it's actually about being your divine self at all the time. And I know it's difficult right now. Even, I know people have struggled yesterday to connect to their divine self, and that's absolutely fine. It has taken me 10 months. It was a 10th month journey for me to be here, to be able to be in my divine, to spread my divine gifts and to share the teachings with the world. So it did take me a while. And previous to that, obviously, I have been doing this work for about 7 years, right? It is a journey. So please don't beat yourself up if you are not able to be your divine self straight away. It does require work. We do need to shift a lot of things. We do need to heal a lot of 3D layers. So it will not happen overnight. But as you go on this process, you see that things can shift very, very quickly. So again, to embody abundance, to attract the overflow of abundance, you need to embody your divine self. You need to start connecting to your divine gifts, and you need to be channeling your new teachings, your new wisdom, and most importantly, you need to start spreading it across the world. So it's not only good to know who you are and like never share it with the world. The whole point is that we start sharing it with the world, right? That's when you become like a proper open channel to you'll be so receptive to receive the overflow of abundance. Okay. And you know, and remember that the new teachings and wisdom you'll be channeling is actually what is so needed in this world, and this is what your people are desperately looking for, and they cannot find, because you are the only person who can actually provide the transformation they're looking for. Okay. And those gifts, those new teachings, they cannot be learned from anybody else, because these are your own unique gifts. That's how special you are. That's how divine you are. I need you to understand that you are so magnificent. You just need to tap into it and start being it. Okay? Whew! This gets me going. So your divine gifts are your true gifts. Okay? And your teachings that you are here to awaken. Your whole path, your whole purpose of this life is for you to awaken those things and share with the world. And these are the things that will truly create massive shift, change, and impact. Okay? So, yeah, so do not follow anybody, because you are the only person who can access those gifts. Okay? And I know this can sound big, and you're probably thinking that, you know, you can't really create this huge impact. But the answer is that you can absolutely create this impact, right? Because your gifts and your teachings are divine, and they are powerful beyond belief. And you have actually chosen this path, and you need to walk it now. And now really is the time. That's why you found this place, this group, and this program. Okay? And remember that you are ready, and we are here to guide you. And when I say we, I mean me, 5D consciousness and abundance consciousness, right? And we are here to guide you. And we are here to initiate you in a most held way. This journey is really all about death and rebirth, right? The dying of your 3D layers. Your ego will not be easy, but it can be done in a very loving, controlled, and held way. We are here to help you release what no longer serves you, and help you embody your divine self and the person you're meant to become here on this planet. Okay, so throughout this journey you're about to start, you'll access your gifts and you'll start channeling the wisdom and the teachings that are needed in this world. Okay, that is the shift that's going to happen for you. So to start on this journey, you really need to understand that you are a divine being, and you came here to create a masterpiece to really change the world. You need to really understand how special and amazing you are. And I know I do talk about this a lot, because I know not many people really understand how special and amazing they are. We tend to downplay our journeys, right? Like we go through something massive, and then when we survive, we're like, oh, it wasn't that bad, right? Like we don't appreciate what we have gone through. We don't appreciate our gifts. We always think, we compare ourselves to other people, and we always think, oh no, but they are better than us. Who are we to even think that we can change the world, right? We downplay our journeys. We downplay ourselves. We downplay our gifts. We downplay our skills. And we forget how powerful and magnificent we are. And you need to be treating yourself with love and care and nourishment you need in order to birth the masterpiece. If you don't give yourself love and care and nourishment, if you don't work with your in alignment with your inner seasons, if you don't, you know, yeah, if you don't nurture yourself, you will not be able to give the masterpiece, because you will not be in the right energetic space. Okay, so you need to really start appreciating yourself, your journey, your uniqueness, because that's what your channeled teachings will be based upon, right? And these are the teachings that will change the world. So your teachings will be nothing so removed from yourself. They'll be actually, your teachings will be embodiment of who you are. That's why it's so important to understand your journey, to understand yourself, to understand your gifts and skills and your uniqueness. Your uniqueness is the most important thing, because nobody in this world is just like you. And your uniqueness and being authentic is what this world needs. Even if you just embodied your divine self and be in your divine, and even if you just know your gifts, that in itself will create massive change, because you'll be spreading so much more light. Okay, so let's connect to 5D consciousness and abundance consciousness, so they can really help us in this journey, so you can see yourself, your journey, your uniqueness, your true self, appreciating it all through their eyes. Okay, because they see us, they see you in a very different light to what you see yourself. And you need to really understand all these aspects, because there will be the teachings, there will be the base of your teachings, and remember, these are the teachings that will change the world, and that is the key to the abundance. Okay, so let me see if, because I can't see any comments now, and I still can't see my video. Okay, so I hope you guys are here. I can't see anything, so I'm just going to go with the flow. Okay, so when you guys are ready, please close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths, breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your nose as well. Let's set intentions to connect to who we truly are, to connect to our uniqueness, to see our journey, to see how special we are, so we can truly appreciate ourselves, and we'll be able to then spread that to other people. So as you breathing in, as you breathing, you relax more and more. With every breath, you go deeper and deeper and deeper. Follow the natural rhythm of your breath, and as you breathe, you connect more, you relax more, and you go deeper and deeper. We ask 5D consciousness and abundance consciousness to step forward and aid us in this journey, so you can see yourself, your real self, your journey, your uniqueness, appreciating all through their eyes. As they are present now, I want you to see how you really are, who you really are deep down. I want you to see the real you beneath all the hurt, the anger, the doubt, the fear, the 3D conditioning, and the layers that are not of a high frequency. Keep breathing, keep relaxing, keep connecting, and see your true beauty right now. Feel it experience your true beauty. What is in your heart? Now I want you to witness your journey and your experiences that's meant to be shared with the world through the loving eyes of the 5D consciousness and abundance consciousness. See how far you've come. See how much you have healed. See how much you've learned and accomplished. Really see your journey right now. Feel it, embrace it, appreciate it. Appreciate every single aspect of who you are. Give yourself the love and prize and recognition you really deserve here. Let's celebrate you for who you are, for the beautiful being you are. Keep seeing your beauty. Now, I want you to see your uniqueness. Breathe in and connect to your uniqueness. See how special you are, how unique you are. Connect to your heart now. Connect to 5D consciousness and abundance consciousness and ask, what makes me special? Ask, what makes me unique? What makes me different? Stay open and receive the information that you need to receive right now. Open your heart to the new information that they're giving you right now. Why am I the person? Why am I the best person to help others? Why am I on this path? You can always come back to this journey and ask them more questions if you wish, because they're always here around you and you're always guided, you're always loved, you're always supported. So when you're ready, let's take 3 deep breaths. Come to your body, and when you're ready, open your eyes. So, how did you guys feel? Let me see if I can at least see the comments. I love to have conversations with you guys, but I don't know if I'll be able to see anything. No, I still can't see anything. But anyway, that's okay. But I'll probably be able to see comments later. So please do tell me how you felt. Did you connect to anything? Did you receive any information? And if you received any information, please do share it, because I just love it, love it, love it, love it. I love to see what people receive, and that in itself can be so healing and transformational. So yeah, do share it with me, please. So now I would like to share with you different processes that will really help you to shift from 3D to 5D. Those processes will also help you to not only embody your divine self, but it will also help you access your divine gifts and become an open channel, so you can start receiving the new teachings, okay, and new wisdom that you will then need to share with the world. So today we'll focus on that part. Tomorrow we're focusing on the sharing that information with the world. So tomorrow I'll be sharing with you more the 5D way of doing business and marketing, okay? And I know that, you know, they don't really resonate with business, with the words like business or marketing, because it is quite 3D, but they're happy for me to use those words because that's what people really understand. But what they see business as is spreading your love through your gifts, right, and sharing it with the whole world. So that's beautiful, isn't it? But yeah, so please always remember that the main thing that you're here to do, really, to access the overflow of abundance in all areas of your life, is to become your divine self. And as you become your divine self, you start accessing your divine gifts, and you start being an open channel to receive new teachings and wisdom, right? So this is the process, and this is what leads you to ultimate abundance, because you'll be doing what you're meant to be doing here on this planet from a very different dimension. Okay, so the first thing I need to talk to you about is the concept of time. So how they see time is that we are in infinite beings. So they don't see time as we see time. They just think, oh, you have you have infinity to complete this work because this is what you're here to do. But of course, we have time in our world. And they say, although we see you as in infinite beings and you have infinite time to do this work, actually, when you do not rush this work and you do it as your divine being, and you're doing it in flow, and you're doing it in alignment with your inner seasons, you allow it to happen naturally, you will speed up the process, so you will collapse time. And this is what I've noticed. You know, my journey was 10 months to really heal, and I was going through these processes, by the way. So what I'm teaching you is I have embodied that, right? I don't think they would have given me those teachings if I haven't embodied that. So first, I went through everything I'm teaching you in my life. So I've experienced every single thing I'm teaching you. And then I've connected to them, to 5D consciousness and abundance consciousness, and they've given me these teachings. And when I channeled it and I read back what I've written, I was like, oh my God, it's basically like a manual or guidebook of what I've gone through. Like, how amazing. I wish they've given me that before my experience. I'll be like, okay, this month I'm going through this and this and this and this. That would have been so much easier. But I'm still very, very pleased that I received this information so I can share it with you. But it happened with me, you know, like first everything seemed very slowed, and everything seemed like, oh my god, and healing and shedding, and my body felt extremely tired. I've never experienced, typically when I'm tired, it's lack of sleep, right? Because my children are ill or they're not sleeping well, so it's like just being tired, like in terms of sleep. But my body is not very tired. Whereas when I was going through this transition, it was my body that felt extremely tired. It felt like I weighed 100 kilos, you know. And when I was working with my healer, she said, but that's good. That's a good thing. That means that you are changing, like your body's changing on a actually like physical cells level and DNA level, because you're ready to hold a higher frequency, right? So I was like, okay, so that means I must be doing something right. Something is actually happening. It's not just in my head, right? So we need to understand when it comes to time, like typically we always rush against time in our 3D world, or you know, it's like time is our enemy, right? We try to do as much as possible in a short space of time, and that's a really bad way of thinking about time. What we want to do here is befriend it, right? Time is our teacher, and actually when you're going through this journey, there will be some events that will take place in your life that will have to take place in order for you to ascend, in order for you to up level, and you have absolutely no control over it. It will have to happen just to help you shift and let go of things that no longer serve you, and you actually have no control over it, right? So befriend time. It's not your enemy, and with time, with all these experiences that will start happening in your life, time is your best teacher, because you'll be learning so much through this experience. And you need to understand that you are creating a masterpiece, something that the world has never seen before. You are creating something, teachings that will impact this world greatly. And a masterpiece cannot be rushed. So I know that, you know, we have been conditioned to be constantly working. We have this busy culture, hustle culture, and that is the only way to have success in a 3D way of thinking, right? That's what we've been conditioned to believe, but that is so wrong. It's not true, especially not in a 5D world, okay? Right? In 5D, we know everything unfolds in divine timing. We can indeed accelerate the progress only by letting it unfold naturally, without our fears, our mind, our ego interfering with it. So you need to be following your inner seasons. Throughout this process, there will be times where you will need to look after your body. Similar to what I told you about my body. Like, my body was so tired that I had to rest so much more. And sometimes I know that resting, again, is seen bad as 3D world, because we think resting doesn't equal success. But actually, in a 5D world, resting equals everything. Success, if your body needs to rest, there's a reason. If I wasn't able to rest, I wouldn't be able to hear the whispers. I wouldn't be able to hear my inner guidance. I wouldn't be able to hear the teachings that they were landing, right? Only when it comes to resting, that's your receptive state. That is so important. And also, when you're resting, your body is doing the healing. Your body is going through a lot as well, because on a physical level, we're talking a lot when it comes to shifting. A lot of people talk about just energetics, right? Like spiritual work. But in honesty, it's everything. It's holistic approach. It's energetics, it's spiritual, it's personal level, it's your body, your physical body will be going through changes, right? There will be so much going on, actually, right? So you need to understand that actually resting, it accelerates your progress, because if you need to rest, you need to rest, right? So you need to be a pure channel. You need to start really listening to yourself, to your body, what it needs, and really follow the inner guidance, so you can let this process unfold naturally. When it unfolds naturally, it will happen so quickly. So the first 10 months of my journey was focusing on the processes that I'm sharing with you today. And then everything happened in 1 month when I channeled my 12-month program. when I channeled this 3-day program, and when I channeled the teachings, right? Like everything happened in 1 month when I was literally working maybe 20-30 minutes a day. 1 hour was max, right? But I needed all this preparation. I needed to do the groundwork first in order for the shift to happen very quickly in the end, right? So try to be a pure channel. Do not rush, because rushing will taint your masterpiece. And that's the worst thing you can do, because you're here to create this masterpiece. If the process is tainted, then your masterpiece will be tainted. Your teachings will be tainted. They will not be of highest vibration, right? If you do not resist, and if you let the things flow naturally, unfolding as they meant to be unfolding, you will not need so much time, as the transformation will happen super fast, okay? So every time you wish to rush or become impatient, and I can't believe that I'm actually teaching about this, because I used to be a very impatient person, but every time you rush or you become impatient, you create a block, and it slows things down. In these moments, what you need to do is you need to sit with your emotions. So that's what I used to do a lot, to really understand what's happening in my world. I used to go to the forest, be in nature, and I used to just listen to my body. I used to focus on my senses, different senses, and my senses started to heighten. So when I was looking at the tree, I could see the leaf, and within the leaf, I could see the energy, I could see the flow of the particles and cells and everything, right? Like my senses started to really be heightened. And that allowed me to scan my body and to really understand what emotions I was feeling, where in the body they were placed. And I started understanding what underlies it, my emotions, right? I used to befriend it, I used to feel them, because I was very good back in the day. I was very good at bypassing my emotions. Positive thinking, right? I was the queen of positive thinking. I could so easily just block my negative emotions and just be like, no, let's shift to positive thinking. But I wasn't aware that actually I was causing so much damage, because I was not doing any healing back then, right? So when I've learned more about spirituality as years progress, I understood that we need to sit with our emotions. We need to understand our emotions, and we need to feel them. Most importantly, we need to feel them, and we need to be grateful that they show up, because they want to show us something. They want to tell us something. They've got wisdom that we need to listen to. And as you feel them, they just move away, right? Once we feel them, once we understand why they've showed up, they just move away so quickly. You can shift them very quickly in a normal, healthy way, right? And then you'll be able to then get back to your divine self. So connecting to your divine self will help you, because if there's rush, if there is some sort of fear or doubt or any other things that are of low vibrational frequency, there's just separation between you and your divine self. So it's important to connect back and be like, oh, actually, I forgot, I'm actually divine, right? So I know it will be a journey, because this is obviously, you'll be between the two worlds, you'll be between 3D and 5D, right? So if you want to experience the 5D abundance, the overflow of the abundance at the highest level, you need to stop separating yourself from your divine self, okay? And I know it's hard, because you obviously live in a 3D world still, but the more you connect with your divine self, the quicker and the easier will be the transformation. So we have been connecting to your divine self like today and yesterday. So use these meditations and practices to really help you connect more, right? You need to understand that this is not a linear process. So be present, be patient, be compassionate and loving towards yourself as you tap into an incredible strength and power that lies within you. That's why, doing this by yourself is extremely difficult. It's so hard. That's why I've got this group, I'm doing this program, and then tomorrow I'll be talking to you about my 12-month program, I Am Abundance, because it does take long to create long-lasting effect. In my previous business, I was helping spiritual workers create successful businesses, and it was only 4-month program, and people would go from like 0 to 10, 20, 30k months. But what I've noticed is that people couldn't hold that much success for a long time, because they have not really embodied that person, right? 4 months is not long enough. So when they've given me 12-month program to share with the world, I was like, oh my god, this makes so much sense. I'm very good at creating quick results for people, but are they sustainable, right? So this new program, I'm Abundance, that they have given me, makes so much more sense, because the transformation will take time. But it's a real, true transformation that you will not bounce off of it once the program's finished. You will embody it so much that will be your new you, right? And it will be almost, how I see it is that I almost don't remember like my old teachings. It's so funny. When I started going through this transition, it's almost like somebody just placed me into a new world, and I can't really truly remember my old business, my old teachings, my old even thinking. I have recorded sessions with my healer, and sometimes oh my god, I remember I used to struggle with that because of the recording. I don't actually remember it. It is so powerful, but it does take time. And in this whole world of getting results quick and being fast and the hustle culture, and it is so damaging. And I'm not for it. I'm for real results and transformation, because this ultimately is what will give the world transformation. If I get you to the point where you will not bounce back to 3D world, and you are able to sustain yourself at the 5D frequency and dimension, then you're good. You're absolutely good, and I've done my job. That's my purpose, right? So remember, this is not a linear process, so there will be bumps in the road. And even when naive, I'm so naive, I was like, oh my god, I am abundant and I'm in a 5D now, and I was like, oh, so I've done all my healing. No, more healing came. And it's still that process, but it just feels different, and it's a different level again. So this will never sort of stop. The healing will never stop. So I want you one thing to remember: you are creating masterpiece, and that cannot be rushed, because when you rush things will be very, very, like, when you rush things, this will not be the true divine masterpiece that needs to be shared with the world. Okay, self-love. So we did another process. I call it process, I don't know how else to call it. Element. So time is the first one. Self-love is massive. So we have covered it massively yesterday, so I'm not going to go into details again. If you have missed day one, please listen to day one and focus on love, because love is absolutely the key to any transformation. Okay, so this is just a quick reminder that, practice self-love. That is crucial. The next thing is be present. Okay, so this is, I already sort of mentioned that when I was talking about time, being present in the moment, especially being present in your body, because your body is a channel that will give you the whispers, the wisdom. It will guide you. So your body will actually guide you, okay? And you'll be able to hear inner guidance through your body, okay? So really be present, and whatever emotion is in your body, remember that you need to feel that emotion, okay? You can actually see how it looks like and befriend it, show it love, acknowledge it, and remember to ask what it actually teaches you, and release it with love. Okay, so I did actually talk about this a little bit. I did talk about this when I was talking about time, so sorry. The next thing is being patient. So I can't believe I'm really teaching about patience, because I was the least patient person you could have ever met. But I feel as I've stepped on the spiritual journey, I'm learning to be patient more and more. And so I want to share my experience here about being patient and how really important it is. As I was going through this experience, shifting to 5D, it was so difficult for me to let go of my old business, because it was my baby. I nurtured it, I cared for it, I grew it, for 5-6 years, 6 years, I was growing it and growing it and growing it. So it's very difficult to let go of it. So during the time when I still wasn't quite sure what my new path is, I was trying to use my head and my inner guidance to help me figure out what can I do in the middle, in between. And I came up with a new freebie, and I was promoting it, and it was really not going well, right? So just to give you an example, when I was promoting it for 6 weeks, I got 70 people interested in a freebie. When I was promoting this freebie, I got that many people in about 2 days. Okay? So it just shows you that if your energy is not in the right place, no matter how much hard work you put into promoting it, it was just not going to work, because it's not the right thing for you to do. And I knew at that time, and I've been teaching this for 7 years, I knew what was happening, but I just couldn't let go. And I was like, no, but what am I going to do? Nothing, And only when I decided to let it go completely, I then understood that if I really forced myself and really forced everything, and I went with that freebie, with the new program that I've created in between my transition, and if it worked out, God forbids, if it worked out, then I would be going on a completely wrong path. And these teachings would never have been born. And these teachings would never have seen their daylight. And I truly believe, it's not belief, I know that these are the teachings that I'm teaching right now. These are the teachings that are needed in the world. So it just shows you that being patient is the key. If you're rushing, if you're being impatient, if you're creating the wrong thing, and God forbids it works out, because we have free will and you can manifest things that are not actually that good for you, they're not in alignment with you, you'll be going on the wrong path. So really be patient with yourself and be patient in this process, and know that they have your back and they'll provide, because you will be working on the right path, okay? The next thing is surrender. Surrender is essential to let the transformation happen naturally. Not being forced. So it is the purest form. The transformation is the purest form of transformation. Exactly what the world needs and what will heal the world. Again, if you're rushing, if you're being impatient, if you're not surrendering, you'll be creating something that is not of pure form, of highest vibration. And it will be not what the world so desperately needs. So it's very important to surrender. Surrender also helps us receive guidance, reward, abundance, love. It is a receptive state. Okay? And you need to understand that there are some circumstances you have no control over. So stop controlling the narrative. The only thing you can really control, and you can really do, control is the wrong word, sorry. The only thing you can really do is to be your light, to shine bright. Be your teachings. You need to embody your teachings. You need to live your teachings every single day. Because in this industry, you need to be transparent. You need to be authentic. If you're teaching things you don't understand, or you don't practice, you don't embody, you will not succeed. Okay? So the only thing you can do is really share your light. Be your teachings. And that's the only thing you need to focus on. Everything else, whether you're thinking about clients, money, whatever, is not your concern. Leave it to us. That's what they're saying. They're saying, leave it to us. As you shine, you magnetize. Okay? So, and then, I don't know, I heard it from them as well. They're like, do not worry about numbers. Leave the numbers to us. You focus on being your light. Because, you know, we focus, like I know I've worked with clients so many years, and I've worked with thousands of people at this point. No matter how spiritual you are, no matter where you are, like there will be that fear at some point. But at that point, you know, at that time I wasn't shifting my clients to 5D. When you shift to 5D, something incredible actually happens when it comes to money. When you embody I am abundance, you just know, you are abundant. So you just know abundance is always available. So money becomes such a weird concept. It's almost like, I feel like laughing. It's like laughable. It's like, money? Are you serious? Like, there's so many more important things in life, right? Money will always be there. They're laughing because they're like, but money's always here. It's almost like I'm seeing, like, you here, there's water here, you're here right above it, you're shining through, and then you're attracting abundance. And money is just here, under the water, always being here, always. Right? And that's how I see it, that's how I feel it, and that's how you will see it and feel it too, right? So that's what they're like, why are you even worried about these things? Don't worry about these things, leave it to us. We're gonna co-create this with you. We're gonna give you whatever you need, as long as you shine bright. And that's your own responsibility. As you shine, you magnetize. Write it down somewhere, put it in your computer, put it on your screen, put it everywhere. As you shine, you magnetize. So true. Another thing is trust. By surrendering, you will trust more as well. So trust is massive. Okay, so how you can trust? You can trust by connecting to your divine self and your support team. You need to understand that you're not doing this alone. Okay, I know it feels like we are alone sometimes, especially in the darkest moments, but the darkest moments are a great opportunity for us to just surrender. I remember on my bad days, again, I would go to the forest. Luckily, I live right next to the forest. I used to just go to the forest. And there were days when I just couldn't do it anymore. And I was just like, I don't know what to do. It's heavy. Everything is heavy. And these were beautiful moments when I just surrendered, because I had nothing else to do. I had nowhere else to go. I didn't know what else to do. And I would just speak to Mother Earth, and I was just, please hold me. Please give me hugs. Please love me. I need that right now. Right? And although I've got my family, I've got my husband to support me, I needed different sort of support. I needed Mother Earth. I needed spiritual support. I needed someone to be like, you know what, we've got you, right? So by surrendering, you're building trust as well. So connect as much as possible to your support team, to your divine self, okay? Because when we lose that trust, it's mainly our mind, right? It's our 3D layers, our 3D conditioning is getting in the way. And that's good in a way, because when it gets in our way, it becomes visible to us what we need to heal, what we need to work on. And that's the beautiful thing, because then you know exactly that, okay, I actually need to do this healing, right? So you need to understand that everything is orchestrated on your behalf, okay? You're really not doing this alone. It is not a coincidence that you are here at this moment in time, doing this program, being in this group, connecting with us. And with us, I mean the 5D consciousness, the abundance consciousness is me. Nothing is a coincidence. This is really your time to step into your spotlight, claim your gift, and become your full expression. Although you might feel alone, you are really never alone. Your role is to open your heart and be present and receive our guidance. So remember, for day one, yesterday, we talked about opening your heart and letting your guards down. This is exactly what they mean. Just open your heart. Don't be afraid, right? Be present and receive our guidance. This is not all on you, okay? You don't have to do it alone. We here beside you. We are here beside you, helping you every single step of the way. Even if at times it doesn't feel like things are working out in your favor, they are. And you will see it in perfect timing. So trust the process. Just trust it. Okay? And I know today we're talking about different processes and tools to help you, but obviously in my 12-month program, this is where we're going deep, right? We will be actually going through trusting process, like how can you trust more. We will be doing that. We're going to be doing that through guided meditations and, bringing the 5D consciousness and abundance consciousness, doing it with us. Whoa, my mic. Whew. Same with surrendering. All these processes you actually need to start doing it within you to see the results. Balance is the last one. Okay, so balance and duality. So where do I even begin? So before this process, I really thought that I'm balanced. Like I had everything organized, and I was really doing so well balancing the motherhood, looking after the house, having a massively successful business, and I really did not struggle, right? But my husband always said, he actually pointed this out to me, I think, that my life was perfect. Like I really didn't have any problems. So in a way it was so easy for me to create success because like everything was perfect in my life. But this year it was a massive turmoil. Like my life went upside down, right? And I realized that I actually was not balanced. It's so easy to be happy and successful and balanced when everything is perfect, right? But how do we lead ourselves when things are upside down, where life happens, when life throws things at us, and life will throw things at us. So this year for me, moving into a new house meant to be like the most amazing, beautiful dream come true. I'm so grateful for this house. I love this place. It allowed my dad to move in with us so I can take care of him. It helped Rich's parents, so they lived with us for a bit because they lost their house. So this house actually has been a blessing, and I'm so close to the nature. This house has been a blessing, but it also was a massive, like, oh my God, heaviness. Has my husband not earning, me going through this spiritual awakening for, now 10 months. 12 months now. This process has taken me a long time. So, dealing with my dad's heart attack, bypass surgery, his drinking, his addiction, as he's recovering from his heart surgery, me healing through childhood trauma of his drinking right now, kids being ill. God, Eric's got chickenpox. We didn't sleep last night at all because he's been scratching and I've just been like holding his hand and be like, it's okay, just don't scratch yourself. So life happens. And how do we lead ourselves through this duality, right? And that's what I've noticed. And even yesterday, I was channeling and journaling as well. And I thought to myself, oh my God, like I started feeling fear and doubt. And I was like, okay, I thought I dealt with it, but obviously like it comes up. And they were saying, yes, it shows up just to show you that you can do both. You can fear not succeeding and not helping as many people, or you can feel like what we have created is not good enough. Because I started doubting whether this 3-day program is really as transformational, and they told me, well, thanks very much, like we have actually created it. They were like, this is actually our creation, so it is truly impactful. And I was like, yeah, but is it really, like, is it? So I started really doubting myself, and as I was writing it, they said it's okay because you can do both. You can doubt yourself, you can fear it's not going to help people, but you can still stand up, deliver it, and be in your divine and be in your light. And that's what you need to be doing, right? And finding balance. People think they need to heal and heal and heal and be 100% healed before they can spread their message and help others, right? But that's not true. Because you will never really be 100% healed. Or maybe you will be when you're enlightened. I don't know. I'm not there yet, so I can't really say anything. You are so needed right now, wherever you are. Okay? Especially when you shift to 5D, when you access your divine gifts and you access new teachings and new wisdom that needs to be shared with the world. You are ready. And you'll be healing through this process. You'll be healing forever. right? And through this time of healing, you need to learn how to be the light no matter what, because that's your role, because that's who you are. It's not that you need to pretend to be light, but you are light. That's who you are. So you just need to be who you are, and you need to be sharing with people. And I know I will be talking about marketing and business from a 5D place tomorrow, but it's so important to be sharing your story as you're going through it. 3D way of marketing tell us something different. They're like, you're going through a bad time and then you overcome it, then you share it. You say, oh, I've struggled with this, but now I've overcome it, and now look at me, I'm amazing. That's very damaging, because the way you tell a story after you've overcome it is very different energy, it's very different language, it's a very different story, because you're saying it from a different point of view. But say it, share your story as you're going through it. So the first thing I was doing when I was going through this awakening and my transformation, I was actually documenting it. I was recording things in my old group, and I didn't know why I had to do it. I just got this guidance, do it, because somebody needs to hear it, and it will be your healing as well. So I was telling people, and in one video I broke down, I started crying, and that was not obviously, like, I didn't think I would do it. And then a healer, my ex-client, saw it, and she reached out to me, and that's how we started working together. But then I became her client. And because of that one video, when I broke down and I seriously showed people how distraught and heartbroken and everything I was, so many of my ex-clients, people I have helped, reached out to me and said, we're here for you. We want to help you. And it gets me every single time, because they were like, you've helped us, you changed our lives. Now it's our turn. Like, we're going to help you. And they've helped me. They really have helped me so much. That's why I'm such a big advocate of not doing this alone. We're not meant to be doing it alone, So when it comes to balance, you need to understand that there's time for everything in life, in your day-to-day, right? Like, I used to work up to 3 hours a day is the absolute maximum I can work. Otherwise, it gets me completely out of alignment. So for the past 5 years, sorry. For the past 5 years, I've only worked 1 to 3 hours a day around my children. But 3 hours has always been like that, my dream, 3 hours is a good time. But when my dad moved in with us and I had to be a full-time carer for him, I could only work maybe 1 hour a week, right? But I didn't give up. I didn't just push my business to the side and my purpose and all this. I was like, no, I still want to do it. Even if it's like 10 minutes before I go to bed, I would come and I would channel like crazy, right? So there's balance, and you actually, bringing my dad home and dealing with his healing in terms of his physical healing, his heart surgery, but also my own healing that he caused, that he triggered by being here and drinking, that a lot of additional duties fell onto me by, already being a mum to 2 kids. That's already quite a lot. But having my dad and Richard's parents as well at some point, and it was like, and I realized you can actually balance it all and not lose your sanity, right? I'm not going to say it was easy, but thank God I knew how to deal with my emotions, how to heal. Thank God I had a healing sessions every week, right? Like, and I've noticed, and that's why I realized balance is everything, duality, and how do we lead ourselves? How do we not lose our light? Because life will happen, and you shouldn't be affected. How I see it is that you're the light, and I see us as this beautiful mountain, being strong and resilient. No matter what's being thrown at us, we know how to deal with it. We know how to heal ourselves. We know how to deal with our emotions. We've got our support team, whether that's spiritual, in a spiritual realm, or here. And we keep going because we are here on a mission. We are the light. No matter what's happening to us, we are the light. And obviously when you shift to 5D, the 3D reality does not affect us as much. It's so much easier. It's so much gentler, right? So it massively helps. Yeah. So it's about finding balance and knowing that you actually have time for everything. Whatever life throws at you, you can absolutely deal with it with dignity. Okay, so I still can't see anything. Let me see if, guys, are you here? Can you like put a comment on so I can see if I can see comments? Does that all make sense? First of all, let me ask you. Oh, my music's gone. I've been talking for a long time. Okay. Sorry guys, it's 11 o'clock, I know. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to actually go into activation, meditation and activation to feel abundance. Okay, to embody abundance. And then we're going to end with a quick channeled message that money has for you. Okay, so but before, oh, Lynn, hello, makes sense, thank you. I just want to double check if it all makes sense. So the tools I have shared with you right now, they will really help you shift from 3D world to 5D. Okay, they'll help you connect. They'll help you with connecting to your divine. They'll help you with accessing your gifts and becoming an open channel for your new teachings. And as a result, you will start attracting the overflow of abundance. Abundance is just it's a byproduct of you being your divine self and doing what you're meant to be doing in this world. Okay, but having said that, let's connect to our beautiful abundance. So beautiful. So I call it, well, it's called golden shower meditation. So here we go. So I want you to relax. Okay, remember guys, again, I said it yesterday, but I say it once more. We've already done a meditation today, and this is the last one, but make sure that as you go through meditative state, that you're in a safe area, okay? You're in a safe space. Okay, so as we start this meditation and activation, I want you to relax, take 3 deep breaths. So again, breathe in through your nose and out through your nose as well. As you breathe, you go more and more into relaxation. You go deeper and deeper and deeper. Follow the natural rhythm of your breath. And as you breathe, you connect more, you relax more, you let go, and you go deeper and deeper and deeper. We set intention for connecting to the abundance consciousness so we can truly embody the frequency of abundance. As you breathe, go deeper and deeper, connecting to the abundance consciousness. As you breathe, you relax more. You go deeper and deeper and deeper. I want you to imagine your heart has a gate that is now opening to welcome abundance. As it is opening, you begin to feel unconditional love and abundance. The gate is fully open now. There are no guards. You are fully open to receive the overflow of unconditional love and abundance. Now we ask the consciousness of abundance to come forward. And as you see her, ask, what do I need to do to accept and receive the overflow of abundance? Just be open to whatever comes through. You now see the stream of light of abundance coming into your heart, filling your heart. See, filling your heart right to the top. As you see abundance coming into your heart and filling your heart, I want you to feel abundant. I want you to feel that you are abundance. Once it gets to the top of your heart, it starts to overflow and it goes all around your body. Abundance is filling your whole body right now. I want you to really feel the abundance as it's filling your body. I want you to embrace that feeling, to feel it deeply within your whole body, every single inch of your body, every cell. As abundance fills your body, see it expanding outwards all over the world. Your overflow of abundance is now impacting the world. The overflow of your own abundance is now spreading all over the universe and beyond. The more you receive, the more you give. Your cup is being full. Your heart is overflowing with abundance. Your body is overflowing with abundance. And now it's spreading all across the world, all across the universe and beyond. See it happening right now. Feel it. Embrace the feeling of abundance. You are abundance. Repeat after me. I am abundance. I am abundance. I am abundance. When you are ready, take a few deep breaths. Let's ground ourselves. Come back to your body, feel the ground beneath your feet. Feel grounded. Feel the earth holding you, supporting you, being there for you. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Okay, how did that feel? Let me see if I can see any comments. Oh, hang on. There is a comment as well. Okay. Luna, I felt the blocks around my heart when breathing in the love, and as a result, it was a trickle. Oh, right, I see. Not a waterfall. It should be, will be. But when connecting to my divine self, she was very beautiful. She gave me She gave me a beautiful bottle of sacred divine perfume to place in my heart. The message was to allow this divine perfume and soft pink and gold light to permeate my heart and entire being, and then to permeate my surroundings. Thank you, Luna. That is beautiful. I love that. Thank you. That was beautiful, Lynn. Oh, thank you so much, guys. So I'm glad, first of all, you can see me and hear me because I can still not see this video. But for some reason, I can see the comments. So thank you so much for sharing this with me. That is beautiful. So lastly, the last thing I'm going to do before I ask you any questions you might have, is I have this message for you from money. Okay. So this is a message from the consciousness of money, and this is from them, okay? So, I'm always around you. Believe you have untapped access to me and my powers, and the things you can do through me. But I don't resonate with greed or neediness. I respond to open heart, kindness, sense of direction, fun, and playfulness. I want to have fun while creating. You will be rewarded for the value you bring, so focus on bringing as much value as possible. Never worry about money, as it will repel me, and I want to be on this journey with you. Let me be there. Be open and receptive, and just know you will be rewarded as long as your heart is in the right place and it is not tainted by fear, greed, or neediness. You need to feel abundant. You must remember you are abundance. Never focus on money. Instead, focus on being true to yourself. Focus on peeling the conditioned layers. Focus on finding your true self. Focus on expressing your divine gifts. Focus on creating the change. Focus on spreading love and showing your true self, which is love and kindness. Focus on the expressing yourself fully. And that's when money starts to come flowing and overflowing with so much gratitude, ease, and peace, creating balance and harmony. So open your heart to receiving the golden rain of abundance. Be open to receiving all the goodness, not just money, but everything abundance stands for. The end. Oh, guys, I have really enjoyed doing this with you. I was a bit thrown by the whole technology, but I'm so happy we got there in the end. And I always have a backup, so that's good. So have you got any questions? And this is for people who are here with me right now, but also for people who will be joining us on the replay. Do you actually have any questions? You can either post them in comments here, or you can create a post in my group or private message me as well. So I'm going to wait a few minutes just to wait for the questions. But if you don't have anything, do let me know as well. Tomorrow is a big day. So tomorrow we're going to be actually talking about how we can start spreading our message across the globe, reaching millions and millions of people in a 5D way. So you know that I'm not teaching the 3D way of marketing and business strategies anymore. It's all around 5D. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you, because it's all good to obviously being in our divine and accessing our gifts and our new teachings and knowledge and being abundance, feeling it. But the next step is actually doing it in like for real, actually taking action. Action that is aligned, action that is channeled and is guided. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be talking to you guys about tomorrow. And at the end of our teachings tomorrow, I will be also sharing with you my I Am Abundance 12-month program. So this is for people who want to go on this journey with me together, and we're going to be doing this whole process together so that you can actually really truly experience the shift to 5D. You can you can embody your divine self. You will access your divine gifts and you will channel the teachings, and then you will be actually spreading your teachings out into the world in a 5D way. So that will be a very practical program, doing it together. So I'll be sharing with you I'm going to be sharing this with you tomorrow, as well as the whole teachings. Okay. I'm sending you, I can't see any questions for now, so I'm gonna go. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and everything you deserve. Thank you so much for showing up here with me and for yourself, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye, guys.